And that ball is hit to right field. Both fielders come over. It's taken by the center fielder, Bullitt.
Ball looks might be holding up a little bit in right field and carrying a little more to left, from left center to the left field line. But there isn't that much wind.
2 down with a runner on. Zuber stays at first base, and David Doster is the batter. Flew out his last time up, grounded out back in the 6th inning, or 2nd inning rather.
Yeah. Fred Delamore was saying that he really likes Corbin's fastball, which he says he throws in the middle 90s, and that looked like a little slider there, a breaking pitch, and he just flopped over the plate. But he likes this guy. He likes his fastball especially.
0-1 pitch to Doster.
Archie's job is not to get this side out in this inning, but in the next couple of innings, if he stays in, he has to try to get him out 1-2-3, 1-2-3, and pitch quickly, because at this part of the game, sometimes your infielders and outfielders are getting a little tired, and the only way you can pep them up is by pitching quick and throwing strikes and getting outs.
Count is 1-1 to David Doster. And that's outside. You get a look at Archie Corbin and his stretch motion there.
Yeah, he's right over the top. Looks like a nice follow through. Good easy motion, fluid.
2-1 pitch.
Boy.
Base hit.
Rifle.
And that's fair ball down into the corner. And that could score a run. It will score a run. And it's a 5-3 ball game.
I mean, he hit a high fastball and ripped it and got out in front. It seems like in that left field corner, they're going to be able to score from first base on a double in the left field corner at this ballpark. A lot of times you had trouble at Old Silver scoring from a ball that was hit down the left field line.
So John Zuber comes home with a 3rd Scranton run of the night on the double by David Doster. 5-3 ball game. Big inning here. A home run, a double. Couple of base hits.
Yeah, Scranton could have rolled over, especially after giving us that unearned run in the bottom of the 6th.
This crowd,
they've come right back.
Bottom of the order now, and Jose Flores is the hitter, with Doster at 2nd. And B.J. Waskas took one off the fist there. Hope he hit him right in the top of the hand, maybe.
I'm not sure. I don't know if it caught him in the hand or if it caught him in the groin.
And Guido comes out to check him out, the Red Wings trainer.
Oh, it did. You're right. It hit him above the glove.
Pitch fooled him a little bit, maybe?
Well, actually, the glove that he's wearing comes up to there and got there right. He thought the ball might be going in the dirt. A good indication that Corbin does have a live arm. The ball is hot. The ball hopped. The ball jumped up. There are a lot of guys that throw over the top and look like the ball is going to go straight down into the dirt, and it straightens out. Yeah, I've been hit there myself as a first baseman, and it's no fun.
Well, BJ,
and this guy's throwing.
I think everything works.
Yeah, this guy's throwing in the middle 90s too. That's a pretty good shot.
Marv is out there.
Also a little embarrassing if you're the player. I know I used to be embarrassed if I got hit there.
Red Wing trainer Guido Van Riesegem.
Yeah, he's only been in this country 6 years, old Guido. He's from
right?
Belgium.
Good.
He speaks Dutch, I believe, and he speaks English very well too. I was talking to him earlier. And the first thing he asked me was,
that would be helpful to have a trainer that spoke English.
Well, I should have mentioned that first.
It hurts. Where?
You know, he asked where a good Italian restaurant was. That's what he was asking me.
So you said he was all right then?
Yeah.
That's okay. A sharply foul ball.
I guess he said, "You're the first guy I've met in the city that your name ends in a vowel." I said,
you always hope your trainers and your doctors speak English.
Yeah. And are fed well.
Line on Brian Sakinski, by the way, 6 1/3, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned. Another foul ball, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts for Brian.
These guys are swinging like they know what's coming, and they're really taking their cuts. Got to mix in a little bit of a changeup, Archie, and then come back with that good fastball.
3 runs for the Red Barons here in the 7th. And the count goes to 2-2. David Doster at second base after the double. Archie Corbin trying to get the Red Wings out of the inning. And the throw to third. They got him. B.J. Awaskis nails Doster on the steal at third for out number 3. But the Red Barons come up with 3 runs. And the first home run in Frontier Field history, a 2-run shot from Tony Barron. And the Red Wings lead it now, 5-3. We'll be back.
What do you need? Look in the book. What do you want? Look in the book. What are you buying? What are you selling? What have you got? Over 40 million times a year, people do the shopping here. The Yellow Pages is the place to be. Look in the book.
From Rochester Tell.
Look in the book.
For all your home or business needs.
For everything from A to Z.
You can shop the Yellow Pages.
It's as easy as can be. Look in the book.
From Rochester Tell.
Look in the book.
Hey folks, Joe Altobelli here. Did you know the biggest ingredient in most soaps and cleansers is water softener? That's because without it, they won't work in our hard water. Now let's say you took the cost of those soaps and got an Anderson water system instead. Boom! It's a wash. Costs about the same, plus you get cleaner water for cooking, drinking, everything. Just call Anderson Water System at 385-6610.
Tap into better water. Tap into Anderson.
Today, this architect visited 4 muddy home sites, delivered 3 scale models, and took 2 clients to lunch. Why does he look so relaxed? He has a 4-wheel drive GMC Jimmy. It's roomy, has a great CD sound system, and a luxurious leather-trimmed interior. And to think, today was a slow day. Right now, you can lease a Jimmy for just $289 a month for 30 months. Considering your schedule? Hurry in and see your Empire State GMC dealer today.
Welcome back, Rich Funky, Joe Altobelli, and Rick Hager. Bottom of the 7th inning, Wings lead it. And the bottom of the 7th is brought to you by John S. Blasey, Cub Cadet. When it's worth doing right, it's worth John S. Blasey. 5-3 ball game. Otanez is the batter who tagged the runner David Doster at third base. And Joe, why are you sending a guy with 2 outs?
Well, he might
number
have
9 hitter.
Actually, number 8 hitter. And it's not a good,
number 9 hitter up, though.
Not a good play. What? Your number 9 hitter up. It's not a good play.
Easy fly ball to left field, and Tony Barron has that out number 1.
Maybe with 1 out, you would consider it, especially if he's a base stealer. But with 2 outs, it's not a good play.
Top of the order now for the Red Wings as Scott Bullitt, the center fielder, comes up. Has a base hit and an RBI tonight.
I don't think I've ever given a steal sign with 2 outs and a man on second. No matter who the hitter is.
Allman's pitch to Bullitt is in there for a strike.
You're going to get a good jump off of second base because you're going to go on anything that's hit with 2 outs. So you have a good chance to score if the ball gets to the outfield.
Took some off that.
Yes, he did. It was a high changeup. It seems they know Bullitt. Bullitt's kind of set for a fastball, and they're off speed. Nice off-speed pitch.
Kelly Gruber on deck, followed by Tony Tarasco. And Scott Bullock goes down. Let's go to Rick Hager now.
Not everything is new in this stadium. This is the organ, which is from Silver Stadium, and organist Fred Costello is back for another year, your 21st year. How's things going tonight?
Fantastic. You know, every opening night is great, but this is just fantastic at the new ballpark.
Yeah, well, you got a pretty good view here.
I can call the balls and strikes in case the ump misses it, you know?
All right, Fred, nice to have you back playing.
It's great to be back.
Rich, Joe?
Thanks, Rick. Kelly Gruber popped up to the second baseman, David Doster, and that'll do it for the Red Wings in the inning. No runs, no hits, and no errors, nobody left. Wings still lead it over the Red Barons 5-3, and we head to the 8th.
In Ames, to answer the call of the wild, one must soar with the grace and ease of the majestic eagle. Have the heart and soul of the mighty bear. And seek comfort in the great outdoors. It is here that our ancient spirits find a balanced path in our civilized world.
When it comes to lawn and garden equipment, it's tough to beat a Cub Cadet by MTD. And at John S. Blasey, we know that. With over 60 years of service across 3 generations, experience and reliability has become a family tradition. Rated among the top 10 dealers in the nation, John S. Blasey has the selection, parts, and service support you're looking for.
When it's worth doing right, it's worth John S. Blasey.
Now is the time, this is the place, right here, make it a Chevy.
Now you can make it a Chevy for just $2.99 a month with the dependable Chevy Blazer. Spring shipments are arriving daily at your Chevy dealer, and that means great selection. Lease your Blazer with anti-lock brakes, V6 engine, 4-wheel drive, and the exclusive driver control system for just $2.99 a month. It's the best time ever to
make it a Chevy.
Just make sure you make it now to your local Chevrolet dealer.
What's new at Frontier Field? We'll take you on a tour tonight at 11.
And welcome back, your dental group, your Q Dental Group. It's not just dental care, but dental caring at Q Dental Group, bringing you the top of the 8th inning here on opening night at Frontier Field. The Red Barons trail it 5-3. Archie Corbin remains the Red Wing relief pitcher. Coming in for Brian Sakinski. And Jose Flores, who was up during the throw out at third base on the steal by David Doster, leads things off here, number 9 hitter. Darren Burton on deck, followed by Desi Ralliford in the 8th.
Whoops.
And way outside,
Yeah.
got away from BJ there. BJ appears to be okay, and
It's not how you want to pitch the 9th hitter in the lineup. I thought maybe getting Doster thrown out at third base in the top of the 7th might give this guy a little bit of a lift, Archie, but he's fallen behind 3-0.
And the pitch, he walked him.
Walked him on 4.
So Jose Flores gets on, and Darren Burton is the batter. And on Saturday night on 10 NBC, I hope you'll join us. Michael Keaton stars as the legendary Cape Crusader. Batman returns. Can he protect the city from the likes of Danny DeVito or Michelle Pfeiffer? The action starts at 8 o'clock, and late night tomorrow, Rob Lowell will host Saturday Night Live. Join us tomorrow night. Your Saturday night on 10 NBC, and well, you hear the train whistle.
Yeah.
That conductor knows what's going on here.
Yes, he does. Facing the right way, too. Train going by. Beautiful.
Or was that a goal over at the War Memorial?
Oh, it's possible, too.
Inside for a ball.
Got some hockey buffs around here.
Amherst playing Syracuse tonight.
Absolutely. Be interesting to see what they drew this evening.
That's what you see here. That's what the kids can see when you bring them to the new ballpark, Frontier Field. Boy, I'll tell you, I saw a sunset here last year that'll knock your socks off. Just beautiful. Glowing off the buildings out there in right center field. It was just beautiful. Nice to have ballparks downtown.
I tell you what, there's a lot of things to look at around here, and I'm trying to take them all in. It's just so different, especially after spending so much time at Silver.
And the 2-0 to Darren Burton. In there for a strike.
But you can even see the traffic on State Street from here. It's amazing.
One away in the 8th. Red Wings lead it 5-3. The big inning in the 5th. When they scored 4 runs, added another one in the 6th inning. We've had the first home run at Frontier Field tonight. However, it was not hit by a Red Wing. It was hit by a Red Baron. Tony Barron to left field.
Tony Barron, the Red Baron?
That's right. The 2-1 pitch.
He hasn't found a groove yet.
3-1.
Well, he's in a little bit of trouble.
Desi Ralliford, the shortstop, is on deck. Darren Burton has a strikeout, a walk, and a flyout tonight. Pitch from Corbin inside. He walked him. 2 straight walks for Archie Corbin. Runners at first and second, nobody out.
There's someone getting up in the bullpen, Rich. They're getting him ready now. He's walked the tying runs here on 9 pitches.
So Darren Burton gets on, and Flores moves to second. And they have a little meeting on the mound. Red Wings home again tomorrow. Rick Kribda, the pitcher for the Red Wings tomorrow. And then Jimmy Haynes is the starter on Sunday. And the Orioles GM is here, a former Red Wing, Pat Gillick, and Rick Hager is with him.
Okay. Thanks, Rich. We're with Pat Gillick, general manager of the Orioles. Pat, first of all, tell me how important it is for the Orioles to have a AAA team playing in a stadium like this.
It's very important because the one thing you've got to try to create is a major league atmosphere. And certainly, I think with Frontier Field, you have a major league atmosphere for our players to develop their skills. So it's quite important to the Orioles that we have a facility such as we have here in Rochester.
It'll be important for player development. Will it also be easier to get guys to come down in that? Sometimes there's an attitude about being sent down to AAA and not being in the majors. Will it be easier, having a facility like this for players' attitudes?
I would certainly think so, because they know they're coming to this type of facility, which is really up to the standards of many major league parks, other than the fact that we seat 14 or 15,000 here. The dressing rooms, the facility, the lights, etc., are all big leagues. So certainly it's going to be a factor.
There had been talk about the Orioles moving to Bowie if they had gotten a franchise in AAA. That didn't happen. In now seeing the new stadium here, is it more likely that the Orioles will be here for a long period to come?
Well, let me say this. I think Sid Thrift, our director of development, he's advocated that that we be in Rochester for a long period of time. So he heads up our program at the minor leagues, and so we're certainly listening to Sid, and certainly, as I say this evening, this is absolutely one of the best facilities in the minor leagues.
Okay, thanks, Pat.
Thank you, Rick.
Rich, Joe?
All right, Rick, thanks very much, and thanks to Pat Gillick for joining us, the Orioles general manager in his second season with the O's. Inside, almost hit him, or did it? Ralliford, the batter. And
he's thrown 12 pitches, Rich, and only one of them has been a strike.
Brian Schaus is warming up in the bullpen, the left-hander.
Well, he's completely out of sync out there.
Nobody out here, and the Red Barons try to tie this thing up. Down by 2 in the 8th. 5-3 ball game. 2 straight walks from Archie Corbin, and that one is over for a strike.
They'll stay right in that groove.
3-1 count to Ralliford. Tries to lay down the bunt, fouls it off. 3-2.
Yeah, he bunted him with 3-1. He wanted to get that tying run in scoring position. And now it's possible, although I never like to use it with nobody out, it's possible he'll send both runners. But the only drawback about that is a strikeout and throw him out, or even worse, a line drive to an infielder, which could create a triple play. But it's possible they're going. Well, they're not.
And the pitch is inside, ball 4. So Archie Corbin has walked the bases full here in the 8th inning. And the batter will be Rob Butler.
And he's out of there.
That'll do it for Archie Corbin as Marv Foley comes out, and Brian Schaus, the left-hander, apparently will be the man to come on. And we'll take a relief pitching break after 3 straight walks. The Red Wings still leading it 5-3. We'll be back after this.
Don't get caught burning up this summer. Turn your backyard into a fun yard at Ace Swim and Leisure with complete pool packages to keep you cool. Patio furniture in more colors and styles than you can imagine. Pamper yourself in the luxury and convenience of your own backyard spa. The finest in Sparco chemicals, Ace Swim and Leisure's $500 price guarantee means you always get the best price, all 3 locations.
When something's liquid, it can go anywhere. It can get into anything. That's the idea behind Enamelon, the first toothpaste to combine cavity-fighting fluoride with liquid calcium. Enamelon penetrates the weak spots in your teeth, strengthening the enamel, keeping teeth strong and healthy. Liquid calcium, found only in a new toothpaste called Enamelon.
For ordinary pain, I take an ordinary pain reliever. But for all the pain of my period, I take Maximum Pain Relief Pamprin. I'll start with 1 medicine for pain, but Pamprin adds a second, plus a medicine for bloating. Pamprin is period relief that's more complete.
Stop arthritis pain, muscle pain, most any pain. Get icy and hot therapy for pain. Icy to dull pain in seconds, hot to relax it away for hours. Feel good again. Icy and hot therapy for pain.
Be sure to get your tickets now for some of the hottest tickets in town this summer. Fireworks nights at Frontier Field, Friday, May 30th, Friday, June 20th, Thursday, July 3rd, and Friday, August 22nd. 15 minutes following each of these games, fireworks light up the Rochester skyline here at Frontier Field. And for tickets, call 423-WING. That's 423-9464. Rich Funky with Joe Altobelli. Nice to have you with us here on this cold Friday night. The opener, the Wings lead it 5-3.
Yep, they're in a little trouble right now, though.
Trouble right now.
Loaded.
And Brian Schaus is the relief pitcher. The left-hander comes on. And we'll tell you about Brian Schaus. 3.60 earned run average. Has appeared in 3 games so far. 5 innings pitched on the season. He's given up 3 hits. And he is going to try to work the Red Wings out of a jam here. Bases loaded and nobody out. And outside, ball 1.
He's a strikeout in a double play, or a pop-up in a double play, or a double play in a pop-up.
Rob Butler is the batter. Had a base hit his last time up, scored a run. Foul back, strike 1.
Do the ball good, but Butler had a good swing. Nice rip at that bend.
Flores at third, Burton at second, Ralliford at first.
This is what relief pitchers get paid to do.
Yes, for sure. And the 1-1 pitch from Schaus. Outside, ball 2. No place to put him. Brian Sakinski got the start. Archie Corbin ran into trouble after Brian had run into some trouble. And now it's Schaus with the bases full. And that's hit to left field. And fair ball. That'll get in the corner. That'll score a couple. 2-run score. They're going to clear the bases with this. And the Red Barons have taken the lead. A 3-run double from Rob Butler. And the Red Barons have taken the lead 6-5.
Pitched down and away, and he put it right where he pitched it, down the left field line.
Flores comes across. Burton and Ralliford also score. Ralliford with good speed, scoring all the way from first base. And the Red Barons have taken the lead here on opening night. And the batter is Tony Barron, who had a home run his last time up. Back to Schaus on the mound. Looks back a runner. And the out at first. So Barron goes quietly this time, and John Zuber will be the hitter. Zuber also with a base hit his last time up and scored a run. Tough night for Rochester relief pitching.
Base on balls, they'll kill you, I'll tell you, Rich. And they score a lot of times. Right now, well, at least 3 of their runs and probably, I know a couple of our runs have been scored through via base on balls. That's almost half. Because you never hear of big innings where there are, like, for example, 4 or 5 hits in an inning. They come along once in a while. But big innings are more or less created when you get 2 or 3 walks sandwiched around a couple of hits, and bingo, just like that inning, 3 walks. We've only given them 1 hit, but the 3 walks in front of them scored.
A lot of balls hitting that left field corner.
And every one that's been on first base has scored on the double in the left field corner.
Yeah.
It's a little trickier corner than the one we had at Silver.
Danny Clyburn has learned a lot about playing that tonight. And so has Tony Barron, the left fielder for the Red Barons. John Zuber with Rob Butler at second after the 3-run double. Pitch in there for a strike.
Said hold him right there.
1-2 the count.
Yeah. Nice fastball. Kept the ball down.
And the 1-2 to Zuber. Red Barons have taken the lead here. 6-5. Outside. 2-2. Zuber came in batting .471. He is 1 for 3 on the night. Check that. He's 1 for 2 on the night. Had a walk in there. 2-2 pitch. And that could get in the gap. And trying to come up with it there. That's going to score a run. And the Red Barons take a 2-run lead, 7-5. Scott Bullitt went over to try to make the play, but could not make it. Good effort by Bullitt. You bet.
Just off his glove. He got a nice jump on the ball. Got his glove in there, but oh my!
Got a lot of leather on it.
Yes, he did.
But John Zuber is at second base, and another run is scored. 3rd run of the inning. And what a comeback by the Scranton Red Barons tonight. And the batter is Bobby Estalella, the catcher. And it's ruled a double. So the RBI for Zuber, who has 2 straight hits now.
What is that saying in hockey? He scored 6 unanswered goals.
That's right.
Well, after having a 5-0 lead, we've given up 7 unanswered runs.
There you go. That ball's hit the right field, out of play. Bobby Estalella flew out his last time up, has struck out twice.
Boy, what a difference 2 innings has made in a ball game.
You bet.
We were sailing right along there for a while. You got to give some credit to Scranton. I'll tell you what, they didn't give up. They didn't roll over. They've come back strong in these last 2 innings.
Two balls to Bobby Estalella and 1 strike. And the pitch. Took something off that. High ball 3.